So one of the things that I thought about during this weight loss journey is setting standards for how people talk to you and communicate with you. I had already posted a video about sometimes we look to comfort ourselves with food because of some of the emotional and mental problems that we've encountered in the past. And a lot of that could be because, you know, we've accepted how people communicated with us. People used to say things to me like, oh, you have such a nice face. Or I've had people flat out tell me when I was heavier, you need to lose weight. Girl, you fat. Yeah, look at you. Why is that acceptable? Why do we take that from people? And what it does is it would make me feel insecure. And then the next thing you know, I've gone home and the very thing they're telling me to do, lose weight and stay away from food in order to lose weight, is what they're saying. I needed to diet because I looked a hot mess. Is the very thing that it would drive me to do because I would find comfort in food. So if you know someone on a weight loss journey, there are just some things that you shouldn't do, shouldn't say to them. There are words that I actually hate. I've had this conversation with my family members. You know, I used to hate going to a doctor's office and they would tell me that I was obese. Now, true, that's the medical term for it. And when they put morbidly in front of it, it just, didn't help because obese always sound like a beast to me. And you're telling me I'm already overweight and I'm looking like a beast to you. And so they're just some words and ways that, people communicate that I absolutely detest. And when you are a friend or family member of someone on a weight loss journey, just be careful what you say to them. Picking on them with their body parts, even though they may take it in stride, may be the very thing that's causing them to turn to food for comfort. When you're not around, when they are by themselves, all of those thoughts and sayings go crowded back on them, and it comes in and it makes them emotional, and they do exactly what you're telling them they shouldn't do, which is to turn to food for comfort. So that's just another weight loss tip. Share with your friends and family how you want to be communicated with, right? If you're currently on a weight loss journey and someone says something offensive to you, now you could take it in stride and walk away. Or you could say, how about we talk about this? And I'm being nice when I say that. I'm going to be honest with you. How about, well, don't do what I do, because if you give it to me, I'm going to give it back to you. And I'm working on it. We're all a work in progress. I think people who know me know not to come for me because, I'm going to give it back to you. However, that's not always the best thing to do. Sometimes it's best to sit and have a conversation with that person and tell them this is what you will accept and what you won't accept. And if you won't accept it, and if they won't make those changes, then maybe they're not good for you at this moment in your life. So set standards for how people are going to communicate with you, because you don't want anyone making you emotional. You don't want anybody pushing you to eat food uncontrollably and binge because you're on your weight loss journey. So just another thing I was thinking about. Tell people be careful how they talk to you. They should be doing it lovingly and giving you the right comfort, right? This is your girl, Essie. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share. And I am